Hello everyone and welcome to a new lesson with Miss Rafa. Today we're going to study vocabulary. So if you're ready, let's get started. Vocabulary, words in theatre, and prepositions of movement. Choose the correct word from the box to fill each gap in this review. There are some extra words which you don't need. Audience, cast, costume, critics, entertainers, performance, reviews, screens, screenplay, script, sets, stage, venue, words, productions. Now let's read. Last night, actors at the Central Theatre put on a new play by Imam. I spoke to several other members of the audience and they all loved it. They commented afterwards on the quality of her script. They were impressed by the costumes the actors wore. They also found the sets original and visually interesting. Most importantly of all, the cast was felt to be first class, with particularly strong performance from the two leading actors. There were also positive comments on the venue, which has been recently refurbished and has a large revolving stage. The people I spoke to all hope that critics in the national press will write rave reviews about the show. Now let's move on to the prepositions of movement. Prepositions of movement show movement from one place to another. Into, onto, and to are used to talk about movement. For example, we moved the chairs into my bedroom. The actor ran onto the stage. They walked to the next town. The opposites are out of, and from. For example, we moved the chairs out of my bedroom. The actor ran off the stage. We drove from London to Edinburgh. Now let's practice. Fill in the gaps using the prepositions in the box. To, from, off, into, onto, out of. طبعا ترجمة حروف الجر ممكن تختلف ضمن الجملة. My brother drove 2 homes in 1 hour. The vase fell off the table and shattered on the floor. She suddenly turned and crashed into the fence. What time does the flight from Cairo arrive? I slipped as I stepped onto the platform. Take your hands out of your pockets and help me. Now let's move on to the activity book. Fill in the gaps with the correct form of the word in brackets. I thought all the cast gave. بعد الفعل gave بيجي عنا اسم. Performance in the play last night. I don't find that comedians particularly funny. It's unusual for a play to have 2. بعد 2 كمان لازم يجي اسم. Directions that this one did. Imam is one of the best entertainers. بعد best لازم كمان يجي اسم. I have seen for a while. It was one of the best. بعد best لازم يجي اسم. Productions of a Shakespearean play I have ever seen. My favorite actor makes only a brief appearance in the play. Now let's move on to the second question. Put the words in the box in the gaps. We have to, from, off, into, onto, out of. The monkey escaped from its cage and jumped into the lake. It took a long time to get it out of the lake and back into its cage. Henry drove his car onto the beach and then he couldn't move it because the wheels sank into the sand. In the end, he needed 8 people to push it off the beach and back onto the road. We thought we should walk to bakery for breakfast because it's such a beautiful day. That's everything for today. Thank you very much. See you next lesson.